23 again with the correct password. Paste. Okay, alright. So I guess we have to look into the send. What to look in, because I remember there was a Chrome job for level 24. Right. Let's just cd to that. And we want to look into Chrome job 24. And this is the file to look into. Okay. Oh, damn it. Paste. And this is the show script. Executing and deleting all script in here. Do f-i for I in dot. I guess it's saying for the current directory. If the current directory is dot or dot dot, then dot or dot dot. That's a current in the previous directory, right? Acoin handling that owner is that, and if the owner is been 23, and if the owner is been 23, and if not sure what it means, this F is then it will timeout. You know, I'm just gonna ask AI. Let me ask ChatGPT. And I ended up going to Gemini. What a way, Google. Okay, this script is classic Chrome job task from OverTheWire Bandit. Hey, you're exploding. You're spoiling the answer? Hopefully not. It is designed to execute it. Script placed in specific directory by user, provided it meets certain criteria. Either through every file and hidden file in the current working directory, okay? Ignore the current directory. In parent directory, to avoid recursive disaster. Okay, so we only want every file in the current directory. Let's grab the username of the file owner. It checks if you own the file. Ensure the item is a regular file, not a directory. You execute it, run your script, it gives a 60-second window to finish before it got killed, and it will clean up itself. So you create a file. Since the scripts run the next level user, anything your script does will be executed with that user permission. To get the next password, you typically follow these steps. So you have to create a file, sure. Give it a permission. Copy it over and wait. Help you write a show script. Oh, it does? Yeah, it didn't ruin the fun. So we still have to write the file ourselves. What do we want? Our goal is to write a script that allow us to peek into the password. It's a very big step and you should be proud of yourself. Okay. Okay, what's the condition for executing a file? So we check if you own the file, ensure the items are a regular file, not a directory. So whatever we created, it will execute it. Looks like so. Alright, let's write the file then. Let's go here. Nano temp.sh. So what we want is, I think you have to put a shebang in first for, yeah, shebang. Oh wait, did it just, oh, I think it did. Okay. Write a shell script that safely captured that. Did you just not did it here? Yeah, that's what I was planning to do. You cut the file, write it to whatever it was. Anyway, let's try to write it ourselves. So this is a shebang. This is kind of like header for show file. Yeah, show script. So we want to cat into the file. We know that for every password, it got stored in etc file Bandit pass 24. Yep. And let's go here. We want to cat into the file, and we want to store it in a new file. This is the location. Can we do pwd and password .txt? Can you do that? Is how we do it. pwd. I think that's how you do it, right? There's a variable. The variable is that. I might have to wrap it with the double quotation. I don't know. Let's copy this. Oh, Control X. Yes, we want to save it. And we just wait for a few minutes for it to get executed. Yeah, so when we run pwd, we should see that file. And just wait for a few minutes, I guess. Oh, remember I forgot one thing, which is change the permission. Rewrite. I own the file. So we want to allow everybody to run the file, including Bandit 24. So we have to do chmod. Let's do 777 because we don't care. 20 temp.sh. Yeah, so everybody can run it, including the system. So just wait for a few minutes, I guess. Alright guys, while waiting, there are a few things I noticed, some few problems, because I never got an answer back. So I asked ChatGPT or Gemini 2 questions. First question, is my script right? Turns out it was wrong. So I think I used a double hashtag. That was a typo. That's the first thing. And the second thing is I shouldn't use PWD in there because we don't want we don't want the file being generated into that current folder where the files runs, right? We want a file be generated in the temp file where we can see. I guess you can also do that too, but the problem is it says hold on. However, using a variable there is a risky because when the cron job runs your script, its current directory might not be what you think it is. So the best way is to use a hard-coded value. So this is what I'm gonna do. Nano temp.sh. So first thing, get rid of that hashtag, and second thing, we want to get rid of this, and I forgot where we were. Yes, yes. So we're at here. Temp. I'm gonna copy this. Nano temp.sh. Paste that. Okay. Temp to password. Cool. Hit Ctrl X and save it. Okay, and the second problem is that this file lies in this directory, which will not be executed because in the shell script, it says executing and deleting old script in this file, in this file path. So we have to go to the file path. We have to move our shell script into this file path for it to be executed. So that's what I'm gonna do. We can do scp. Temp.sh, and we want to move it over to here. Oh wait, I didn't copy that. Here. Copy. Paste. And we want to change the name. Well, my name, I think that will be Bandit 23, I think. Full is a directory, I think. And we can call it temp.sh again. Create a regular file, no such file directory. Or is it just cp? How to copy? I think it says somewhere here, right? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. cp temp sh2. Oh, I have to do the full path? Okay. tmp cannot stat temp.sh to variable temp.sh. Wait, why? Oh wait, okay. This is the full path. Paste it. Like so. Can I create a regular file? No such file directory. What does that mean? Pretty sure there's such a file. 23 -var -spool 23 full. There's no such file. What about 24? Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to do 24 instead of 23. Bandit 24. Temp.sh. There we go. So it's there, and we can just wait a few minutes. There should be a new file showed up. So I just realized something. After waiting for a very long time, when I cat the file, it says no such file directory, right? So I copy that again, copy that over, and then cat it, and realize I'm able to do that. I was able to do that, and then wait for a few seconds. When I cat it again, it's gone. Meaning the cron job did actually execute that file and delete it. But when I run the ls to this current temp directory, I didn't see any temp.sh. So something has gone wrong with this file, with this show script. Cat. Permission deny. Okay, the 23. Okay, so that's a correct path. Wasn't there a condition that has to be met for it to execute a file? Use another file. If you own the file, it checks if you own the file. Oh, the file got deleted, but no password is generated in temp file. The most likely reason. Okay, we changed that permission on temp folder. Bandit 24 doesn't have write or execute permission on your specific temp folder. Oh, I have to change that as well, not just the file. Owner of the script. I'm the owner. It says that on the file too. Okay, we can do that, but let's check that. So if we do cat, actually let's do, yeah, let's do that. Let's copy that over again. And let's do LSL var spool bandit 24 foo slash temp.message. Yeah, so I own the file. I think the reason is this. I have to change that. Permission. Whoa, but everyone can write it though. Yeah, it's a rewrite, execute, execute. Yeah. So it also says we can add this at the end of the show script, which allows us to see the error message. So let's do that. Do one last try. You know. Paste that. Oh. X1 -L. And we want to copy this file over again. And wait for a few seconds. So still not working. We still don't see any file got generated. Shema 777. Yeah, we did that already. Copy file over. I did. It was there and it got deleted. So it wasn't created at all. Even if the file is writable, if the folder content in it isn't, can have execute permission on your temp. To execute it. Pretty sure it has. Where's L? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has. The destination file. The script is trying to write that since the file has to create it, even though the folder has permission. Sometimes the environment limits file creation by others. So you're saying I have to create that file for him to write? I thought he will create it by himself. Alright, let's try that. Temp password.txt. Okay, we have password.txt now. Let's make sure it is same file, password.txt. Okay, good. Same name. And let's move the file over one more time. And let's cut the password file. So in a few seconds or a few minutes, we should see something got printed out. Let's wait. So still not working. Nothing got written to password.txt. But I just realized a problem. The permission. Other people can only read. So maybe we can set up, make it open to everybody to write and execute, even read. Okay. Do that again. We want to copy here. So this cat one more time. In few seconds, we hopefully should see the password. Okay, it got deleted, but we still don't have password. Path error or syntax error. Okay, let's check that. I'm sure it was right. Well, if it got deleted, then it should be right, right? Fine, I'll read the script again. Cat. Recat. Less. Was it? Here. Etsy cron.d. Etsy. Etsy cron.d cron job 24. This is the sh file. Let me cut into it. And this is the file, full. Page 24, this script is looking 24. If the script isn't running, it's almost certain because the syntax error in the temp.sh, a path issue. Create a clean script. You had earlier or hidden cow, there might be a culprit. Run is black. Block. Set open door permission. Everything's open. Hands off. You're just redoing the stuff I did. Yeah. That's what I did. Term 23. Wait a minute. It's there. But the only thing I did different, I actually have run this already. Temp.sh CP. I did nothing different. But I got the flag this time. Why? So I think the only thing I might have failed to do is to set this file, temp file itself, to 777. Because when I run it, when I run ls-l, it says everything's cool, like everything is 777, and I didn't check, so I'm not sure if I did run it, but I think that might be the reason, because I've done everything except for this one, so that might be the reason. Okay. Alright, so I got a flag. I think the point is we know how to run the cron jobs. We know how to write a shell script, and we also know how to change the permissions of the files and directories. So I'll call it good. Alright. Bandit 24. Demon is listening on port 30002 and will give you the password for Bandit 25 if you given a password for Bandit 24 and a secret numeric 4-digit PIN code. Okay. there's no way to retrieve the pin code except by going through all of the combination called brute forcing. So we're gonna brute force the password. You do not need to create a new connection each time. Okay. And we'll give the password for Bandit 25 if you give the password for Bandit 24 and a secret numeric 4-digit pin code. Okay. So back to here. Let me connect to 24. This edge. Password. So there's nothing, but we do know one thing, which is there's an import on here. So we try to connect to that, right? But we have to do brute forcing. But there are a lot of combinations, so we need some sort of programming or to do such a thing. So what we can do is to write a bash script from there. So we want to generate. There are two things here. First, we want to generate 4-digit combination in a text file or whatever, and next we need to use a Netcat to connect to that port. So we can either generate a 4-digit combination into a text file, or we can just pipe that into the Netcat. So let's do that. So we can do vim pass that sh. As usual, we had to do a shebang, which not sure how to do it, but I'm gonna cheat a little here. So write me a loop in bash script. So for loop. This sounds perfect. Copy this. Paste it. And I have to hit insert mode first. So you wanna, instead of going from 1 to 5, we are going from 0000 to 9999. And for every combination, oh wait, we still have a password here. I'm going to delete this line. And what's our password? So we need to declare a password. PS just call pass equal to, and we'll come back here to copy our password. Paste it there. And what we want to do is to echo the password, and remember to wrap it with a $sign there. And we want to get rid of this. And wait, yeah, it's good. So yeah, that's there's a password with the 4-digit combination. When you're done, we wanna pipe that into Netcat, connecting to a local host at port 30,002. Yeah, so that sounds good to me. Let's try that. Save it. Can open file writing. Why not? Oh, I see. We don't have the permission, so might have to go to the 10 file again. -D. So we had to come here. See. Oh shoot! Did I just? Oh damn it! I have to rewrite it again. Okay, let's redo that. Because I accidentally copy and overwrite the copy, so now we have to do it again. Past sh. Okay, I have it ready again, so let's save that and run it. Permission denied. Well, we cannot. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Can we change the permission? Rewrite, Okay, we want to give ourselves permission, right? Sudo creation mod 7. I don't know. What is that? 4762. 764. Pass.sh. Okay, now we can run it. sh. Oh no, too many edge. sh. Go. Okay. Stop. There's too many. All we want is. Can we do this? Grep. Correct. Okay. Stop. So we don't know what the career response looks like, but I think what we can do is I think there's a statement to grep reverse. Should line do not match your pattern. So -v. To display lines that do not contain a specific pattern, use -v. Okay, we can do -v and do wrong. So basically, we're saying any line that has wrong, we don't want it to show here. Let's try that. So it's running, so we can just wait, I guess. So it's been taking forever to run, so I decided to change the strategy. Instead of grab it, grabbing the result, decided to save it in the text file. txt. It's still taking forever as well. I hope it's doing something. Okay, I think it's ready. It just that Netcat's still listening, so I'm gonna just terminate that. And we should be able to see the past that text now. So if we take a, actually I don't wanna we can grab it with the result, or we can do that again with -v run, and this should give us the flag, hopefully. The pin code checker for user Bandit 25. So we don't have the flag. Okay, what's inside the cat? Let's just take a look at the first 5 line of past text. Of course, about first 30 lines, all the same. Interesting. Let's try something. Netcat, localhost. Okay. This copy, paste with 4 digits, right? 1111. Wrong. Okay, so that's the correct answer. We got the response. This is the right response. Well, this is the response we expect to see. Could it be because of our bash script? Pass.sh. Let's take a look. Pass.sh. Echo pass with the space. Oh, I see. Okay. Whoa. Then pass.sh. So I know why, because we use the all cap pass here, but we use a lowercase on the variable. So let's fix that. There we go. This should be cool. So pass.sh, and we still wanna save it to text text. Sure. Is it ready? Okay. Let's take a look. Cat text text. I'm gonna grab it. Anything but wrong. There we go. I'm gonna copy it. 25. Awesome. Paste. Okay. Exit. Log into Bandit 25. Paste it. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at the description. 2526. Log into Bandit 26 from Bandit 25 should be fairly easy. The shell for user Bandit 26 is not being bashed, but something else. Find out what it is, how it works, and how to break out of it. It's known to cause issues with the intended solution. You should use command prompts. Okay. We use Linux, we don't have this problem. Anyway, we are in 25, right? Bandit 26 SSH key. We have a key, so what do we use that key to log into Bandit 26 -I 26.ssh key. So Bandit 26 at here. Copy it. Okay. Login. Yes. You are trying to log in with the password found localhost connectivity always block to conserve resources. Doesn't let us. Okay, so let's take a look at this SSH key. Cat and the 26. Such a file. Oh. There. Okay, let's copy this. Let's open up terminal. In our local machine, we want to create a Bandit 26.ssh key. What's the file name? SSH key. Okay, equal SSH, right? SSH key. Okay. What? Oh, we don't have bin. Sure. Nano Bandit 26.ssh key. Paste that key here. Oh, save it. Yes. And let's try to log in with that key. -I Bandit 26.sh key into Bandit 26. Oh. Okay. What about that? Bad permission. Oh, okay. Shimot. Wait. We have to change the permission. Make it 700. Okay. So do that again. Welcome to OverTheWire. So it looks like we did log in, but we got logged out like immediately. But can we, I don't know, inject a command into it? What happened? What's wrong? Let's try that one more time. This is how you do it, right? I think we did that in one of the bandits. Can I inject command in SSH login? Yes. So yeah, I just put that in a double quote. But it doesn't let me though. Who am I? How about that? Come on. So it's taking forever. Looks like it's got stuck. So this might not work. I don't know. Let's take a look at the hand again. The shell for the user is not bin bash, but something else. Find out what it is and how it works and how to break out of it. So how do I know what shell I am using? Echo 0 is print the name of the shell currently in use. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do that. Right. But I think the problem is it doesn't let me inject the command though. See, it doesn't let me. Yeah. Okay, echo shell. Yeah, it doesn't let me. So we're gonna find another way. Okay, so after a long digging, I came to a realization, which is if I can inject the command and see what the shell I'm running, what about seeing the shell that other users running, right? And it turns out the information is stored in this file, in the etc password file. So wait, command. We can cat etc password file, and we just want to grep 26, right? Because that's what we are trying to break into. And it's running a show text shell, which I have no idea what that is, right? So let's Google it. Command line tool. So it's a command line tool designed to output or show text on a screen or a terminal, often used in script or specific window managers, right? So come back to the hand, find out what it is, how it works, and how to break out of it. So I Google, right? But turns out this is a very famous problem. It's already asked for like many times and already has a solution. So basically, you have to break out the show text by first minimizing a terminal window, and you want to trigger the vim to spawn a shell inside of a vim, and that's what will be doing. So we already have the what's that, 26, the SSH key to log into level Bandit 26, right? Okay, so gonna do -i with Bandit 26 SH key, and before we do that, we want to minimize the window, right? And there we are. We have this more prompt. So when we see that, we want to press V. We want to copy this command to set the bin bash shell. This is it. Hit enter. Copy this command and want to hit paste it. And there we are. We are inside of Bandit 26 with the shell. Let's do a ls. Let's take a look at the text.txt. So this is the banner that we're seeing when we log in, right? So can we cat the password for this level, right? So is it etc file pass? I think it's called Bandit pass. We want to see Bandit 26. Cool. So that's it. We have the password for this level. What is this? Looks like a executable, right? Yep, there's an executable, and is a set UID, SUID executable, which give us the root privilege. So let's take a look at 26 to 27. What does he want us to do? Good job getting the show. Yes. Now hurry and grab the password for 27. So 27. And permission got denied. Oh, so we might have to run this executable to give ourselves a privilege permission and cat this password. There we go. So we got the password for 27. What are we trying, and what's in 27, 28?